stand to make wars, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Combat Ops Cannoneers. Hello, Shadow Swordmaster, Mr. T4 of 5. We got Kyogre and even Quidjibo. Wow. We don't normally see Quidgy. In fact, I'm kind of surprised. But hey, hello everybody. How are we doing? Last time we had a little bit of a run-in with a bad dream, is what we're going to be classifying that as. Basically, what ended up happening is we got involved in a base assault mission, which went well, and then it didn't. And unfortunately, we ended up losing a fair few mechs. More specifically, we lost the artillery off our artillery mech, so that was a little less than stellar, which I'm not super happy about. But hey, the game ended up crashing, luckily enough for us, so that mission didn't ever actually get played. So we can work with that, I think, more or less. We're going to find out as I continue to fiddle with my mustache because it's bugging the hell out of me. I'm the bad penny. Eventually you turn up interesting. We will have to keep that in mind. However, today we're going to be starting off with a little bit more danger than we normally do. 4.5 skull mission, 2.1 million C-bill reward. Working for Clan Diamond Shark. It's going to be fun. It was all just a bad dream. That is the hope. So let us get underway and under power and blow up everything in sight. Hopefully we won't get killed ourselves, but you never do know. So we need to show up, we need to blow things up. Mainly we need to blow up a pirate lance and then support another Clan Diamond Shark lance, which would be fun, let me tell you. And then we win, hopefully, but potentially. We'll find out. Anyway, looks like we've got some pretty interesting restrictions on our drop zone, so let's start getting people underway. We're going to be dropping the entire company this time. So that'll be 8 mechs and 4 vehicles. We are not sparing any expense. And actually, I looked it up, and the difference between dropping our Savage Wolf and dropping a Stormcrow is 20,000 C-bills, and that's it. It's pretty ridiculously small, actually. So we ended up dropping with the Savage Wolf instead, because it was more useful. Hello, Dolson. Welcome to the stream. Having learned from our bad dream? Yes. Had a bad dream once where there were assault mechs everywhere, so many ugly robots. Alrighty, speaking of ugly robots, hey, we've got our friends over here, Clan Diamond Shark. We got their Grendel, a Hellbringer. Oh, they brought an Ifrit. We could use Ifrit parts. I don't think we're gonna get it, but hey, that'll be the dream. So we're getting 0 priority salvage, 3 random picks, but 2.1 million C-bills, minus 600,000 C-bills because of drop costs, so 1.4-ish minus actual ton. By the time we're done with this, we should make about 1.1, 1.2 million C-bills. So yeah, that's gonna have to be how it is. Let's start moving. I'm not super intimidated by anything that I see at the moment.
Let's do this.
Stormcrow is one of my first ones go, so unfortunately the Stormcrow has a mortar which cannot shoot the sky. However, I think I will deal with such problems.
Definitely.
Stormcrow on the way. We're going to target that Ifrit because he deserves to die. Make sure that we set our... should we go tandem? See if we can't get some interesting explosions. I don't think they can explode on the inside, but, you know, we might get insanely lucky and 28 of 30 missiles will hit off of a 38% chance on the same location. I kid, but hey. We are getting some penetration on through, so that's not terrible. I mean, it could have been a heck of a lot better, but I'll deal with what I've got. And you know what? I'm going to be ridiculous.
Roger.
We're going to be absolutely, totally ridiculous on this first turn. Hi, Mr. Ifrit. I can't shoot swarms at you, but I can shoot tandems at you. I can actually shoot tandems at you at a surprising accuracy. So I'm going to throw out Warlord, because if that can get me... Yeah, it's 51% accuracy, 80 missiles, all of them with penetrating warheads. Let's see what this does. He's dead. It's gone. Click, delete. Alright, so the first enemy unit that moved is now officially dead. I'm not going to move anybody else because they still are all under spawn protection. But yeah, that was nice. The Savage Wolf able to come in and just annihilate the target without even so much as having to look at it. Cascatel backing up, turning a little bit. Open fire on a Hellbringer. Ooh, he's got some nasty weapons, it looks like. Those might be Thunderbolts. Oh, I see a Timberwolf. That's going to be cute. So Hellbringer 2 and a Timberwolf.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Remember, I can't see. Oh, I have no idea what you mean. But that's not important right now. What is important is Devin Jag is going to attempt to see if he can't shoot down a Cascatel, a 51% or a 38. I think I'll keep the 51s and the Hags and, yeah, let it rip. We're going to start weakening you as much as we can. He shot down every single one of them. Jeez. You can see his Quidgy's poster saying, what a great person Hans Davies is. Long range artillery, nailing that target. Wow. So we got Clanner artillery units moving. Was that a Hellbringer? Is that Hellbringer artillery? Okay, that's a fascinating use of a Hellbringer. I can't say that I'm a fan of it, but hey, you do you. There he is. Twin ER large laser, medium pulse laser, medium lasers, well, ER medium lasers.
Yes, Commander.
And the big LRM 20s, which I suppose are the true stars of the show. I mean, if we want to get technical about it. Oh, who is that I can see the back of? That would be an unknown. Oh, it's a Griffin. He hasn't moved yet, though. I'm going to attempt to shoot him down, see what ends up happening, if I can eventually overcome the amount of stuff that he's got.
Locked on.
Yeah, we overcame it. Love the hell. I think
out
this
of
might be it.
LRMs.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, that we'll get a Hellbringer? No, it's a friendly. I can't steal it, unfortunately. I do need 2 more Ryokan parts, which is really depressing, but it is true. Wow, surprising accuracy out of that one. Cascatel already taken a pretty decent number of hits. And to start the next turn, I mean, we're going to shoot that sucker down. We're going to make sure that he does not survive. Stormcrow, apparently the target of Mars, I'm going to assume. Although somebody failed something up there. Wow. Hey, it's a Muller. We've had Mullers before. Oh, it's a Jest too. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, this was from the artillery shell. Jesus. He's got to have at least a sniper artillery piece. Let's go check him out. I'm fascinated now. No, he's got a bloody long tom cannon, which he just dropped an incendiary shell right on in there. That's fascinating. And then the Jest 2 bombarded us. Luckily, the amount of fire was significantly less, so I don't care nearly as much. All right, we're gonna bring our Timberwolf Hotel on over to the side. This Franken design, which I despise. Maybe not despise. Despise is a strong word, but I certainly have problems with it. Fire single, large heavy. You never know. Looks like we're getting some connections onto the target. I just don't like the fact that one box is LRMs and the other box is MRMs because they overlap so much. But hey, Franken mess. No, it is not. Lie. Okay, a little bit of light artillery go. Oh, the Jess hasn't moved yet. No. Oh, so it was not him. Fascinating. We're on 19 and 21. So you have gone. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. We're going to see how good we can shoot at the Cascatel, which is a 32, and see how good we can shoot at you, which is a 14. Yeah, I guess who's getting shot at? If you guessed the other guy, I need to send you back for more critical thinking. I'm going to throw in Warlord, a little bit more accuracy, see if I can't shoot him down. Oh, we're through. We're through his armor in quite a few places, actually. Yeah, congratulations. Had you managed to double up on any of those locations, you would have killed him. Unfortunately, we did not. And so the kill might end up going to this Grendel. You can barely see it, but it is up there, I promise. Cascatel managing to survive all of that. How much longer, though? That'll be the real question. No, not my Fujin! My Fujin getting absolutely ruined! Bastards. Who was that? Who is the man who needs to die? Oh, it was a Brutus. A Brutus assault tank. Fascinating. Who else is up? Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube is pretty good for anti-aircraft work. Oh, I'll move you because, I mean, you never hit air targets anyway, but I'm positioning you for a future turn. Fire! Knowledge. Yeah, we figured that was going to be the case. But that wasn't the point, you see. Doubling up on locations, that requires you no aim. And the Fujin suffered for it. Timberwolf Prime on the roll. It's going to be opening fire on the Jess, which is probably a good plan. Killing that Jess before that Jess can just unload all of his ATMs or LRMs, I forget which one he has, is going to be a very useful thing to do. Alright, Big Iron, take him out. Or not. Why do I have all of the people who can't actually... Should have just had Rubik's Cube do it to begin with and gotten it all over with. Rubik's Cube happens to be pretty perfectly designed for anti-aircraft work. Observe. Yeah. 4 ultra autocannon shots, a snugnose PPC, and then 30 missiles. It's pretty good at its job. Hey, Vedette. Vedette, move to the side. I want you after that Brutus. You too brute.
Pulling off.
You too brute. Alright, now we have our Jess. No, our Jess is next. We have whatever the hell this is. What are you? Are you a Conjurer? No, you're the Molar. Right. Through the fire. Enjoy. He's got PPCs and a metric boatload of... Is that Rack 2s that you just fired at me? No, it wouldn't have been, unless they were heavy Rack 2s. It must have been AC2s. Maybe even Ultra AC2s. Okay, the Vedette is about to eat a lot of fire. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. Yeah, if you want to just basically turn this entire portion of the map into apocalypse, you can do that. But just know that you're missing all of my important people, and I appreciate that. The hard work that you did to ensure that you did not deal damage to my people always brings a smile to my heart. Let it rip. We did get a target lock on. Wow, was not expecting that.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, you're back from the dead. Isn't it lovely?
Confirm.
There's only one person who needs to be targeted, and that's Mr. Mahler over here, because Mr. Mahler decided that he wanted to start some shit. So we're gonna fish him.
Certainly.
Okay, that was a bit short. Oh, but that was pretty close on. Not direct, otherwise it would have caused a lot more heat. But hey, I can work with that. Printing forward. Can I get a line of sight on anything useful? Kind of, but I have to stand in the middle of the open to do it, which puts that in the category of things I don't want to do. Is this? Yeah, it's in the category of things I don't want to do, but I'm going to do anyway because, you know, I have vigilance. Alright, so what in fact are you? Unknown. Multiple ballistic, though. I'm going to guess wreck. Heavy wreck, too? There's a Mauler RX, so there is that going for it. Of course it is. Of course it's named E2 Brute. I was just saying that. Stop making me. All right, we're gonna light him up with everything we've got, and let him enjoy. Hey, we're through on the armor, so we might be able to take him off. That Evan Jack build seems to be trucking along quite well. Yes, it does. It just continues to exist and not fail. RNG surgery. Stormcrow G coming through. I believe that's the one with a hag. Oh, nailing that Griffin quite well. Do enjoy it. I do enjoy it very much. We have a couple of vehicles that we... Oh, it's a heavy laser carrier. The Just-2 Tactical Missile Carrier ammo. Which I believe means that either sacrifices one of the weapon systems or a little bit of armor so that it can cram in even more ammunition types. So it's not something we want to mess with too much, but it is something we're going to try to annihilate. Can't actually get direct lines of sight on anything. Oh, this is a shame.
On the move.
You're going to stand out in the open, but you are going to kill Itupute just to make sure that they don't ever get to accomplish anything with them. Goodbye.
Engaging with target.
Oh, there he goes across the sky. A reliable, consistent mech is never a bad thing. This is true. I wonder if it would be as useful in tabletop. Something tells me no, but I'm not sure. Just get that feeling, you know, that it's one of those mechs that will not translate over.
Standing by.
Stormcrow, very unstable at the moment, but is not able to get a direct line of sight, because of course it can't. It can see you, kind of. I'm going to position here, because I'm not quite sure which direction I want to go in this. I can bombard you. It'll be a 23. Oh, that's a lot of chem lasers. You, which... It is heavy rotary twos. Adorable. Not a fan of them. Really not a fan. Heavy run 2, ER, PPC plus cap. That's where all that extra damage came through. I could shoot you in the back, but you're really kind of boring. Wait a second. I saw Chaparral. Saw it again. His arrow 4 is crit, but he does need to die. So I'm gonna warlord this guy to make sure that I can hit him as much as possible. So that'll make him 30% or 15 or 18 or some percentage more affected. Of course the Savage Wolf has jammed out 2 of his missile launchers. Why wouldn't he? Why you do this to me? Chaparral missile tank. Tandems are not gonna do it. I'm gonna drop the swarm.
Confirmed.
We're just gonna hit everybody in the general vicinity. AoE weapons for the win. Hello Hendolo, welcome to the stream. How's RNG treating as well? Not too bad. We have a friendly Timberwolf, so that's working wonders. Although teeth can't hit the broadside of a barn. But what else is new, you know? It's like just one of those things. I'm gonna run up over here. I'm gonna aim down over here. I'm actually gonna target the Chaparral because you should be theoretically weak to fire. Hey, you did get murked. Good, excellent. We win. Another deadly accurate long tom cannon shell from the Hellbringer. He is the best person in this entire map. Still haven't gone bankrupt? I'm so surprised. Why are you surprised? We've only ever gone bankrupt once, and theoretically, if I didn't want to go bankrupt in that run, I could have saved the company just by selling stuff. We've never actually lost this game before.
What's that?
Alrighty then. Let's bring in Big Iron. I don't want Big Iron shooting through friendlies. Big Iron is going to just run off in this direction, spread out a little bit. Radio AC2s, all the micro lasers are at several dozen times the range. What? Is it micro lasers? I believe it's just normal medium lasers. But yeah, I'm not super impressed by the new rack distinctions. I think that ballistics are hurting in a big way, and anything to nerf them, like the rack nerf was, which by the way is a truly obliterating nerf. Like, it's an awful, awful nerf. If you're looking to remove something from contention entirely, do exactly what they did with racks.
On the move. Full speed.
But it just makes them so unappealing, you know? Hey, the chaparral has a vulnerability. We might be able to kill it.
Acknowledged.
Please kill it, please kill it. Hey, we got it. Okay, lovely, beautiful. There will be no chaparral.
Reporting enemy vehicle.
What do they do with racks? So they brought racks in line with the tabletop. I don't have a bot for uptime. You had a pretty rough mission lately, don't sass. So the way that rotary autocannons used to work is they basically were just normal autocannons, except you could fire up to 6 times. There goes another AWACS. Goodbye. So what that meant, because of the way that BattleTech 2018 runs things, the Rack 2 fired for 25 damage per shot. Now, if you look at like the golden rule for damage translation from tabletop to 2018, it's a 5 times multiplier. So, I mean, if you look at the AC-20 and the medium lasers were the two things that we used to sort of judge that. And so medium lasers did 25 damage, so 5 times 5 is 25. And the AC-20 did 100 damage. 20 times 5 is 100 damage. However, when they translated AC-2s and AC-5s into BattleTech 2018, AC-2s are a 14.5 modifier. 2 times 14.5 is 25 damage. And AC-5s were 45, so a 9 times multiplier. 9 times multiplier? Or was it just an 8? It was an 8 or a 9. So they were significantly more powerful than the rest of their contemporaries, mainly so that you could balance the game, because AC-2s and AC-5 suck anyway. The AC-5 is the worst gun in the game, and the AC-2 only has some very, very niche uses in tabletop, which BattleTech 2018 doesn't make use of because the ranges in the vanilla BattleTech 2018 maps were so incredibly short, you would never be able to use the range advantage that an AC-2 gave you anyway.
Acquired.
So it's all useless. Hello, Twink. 16 months already. Wow. Thank you so much. Sending out the heartbeats. Well, I also explain various game mechanics. So when they introduced racks into the game, they were basically autocannons that shoot 6 times. So your AC-2 would fire 25 shots, 25 damage 6 times, and your rack 5, which was really the big offender, would do 40 or 45 damage 6 times, which was obscene in the amount of damage that you could do. Racks were pretty much the only ballistic weapon that were at all useful, aside from Gauss weapons, so they became super, super popular. RogueTech has a bit of a balancing design philosophy of if anything becomes meta, we must nerf it or change it or do something to ruin that. And that is word from God. Lady Electo has said that that if any meta comes up that defines things, that is the go-to strategy, she wants to disrupt that. So this is not accidental. This is a deliberate choice by the developers to try and ruin any sort of meta that you might find yourself grooving into. Not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying that's the design philosophy. So what they ended up doing with racks, because racks were becoming too prevalent, is they put them down to the golden damage ratio of 5. So AC-2s did 10 damage a shot. AC-5s did 25 damage a shot. The problem was they only applied them to racks instead of going to everything across the board. I have certain argumentations against it, but hey, that's what they decided to do. So a normal AC-5 will still do the 40 or 45 damage, but the rack 5 will only do 25 damage. Multiplied by 6. So this means Rack 2s are basically useless because a 10 damage plink gun, the fact that the periphery light rifle rotary autocannon, or whatever the hell that is, exists, blows it completely and totally out of the water. There's no point in ever using it. Their one caveat was they introduced the risk heavy racks. Now before, risk racks were lighter racks, except they took up more crit slots. Well, now they're risk heavy racks and they do the old damage percentages. So a risk rack 5 deals 45 damage per shot times 6 for the full amount of damage, and it's a little bit heavier. And the rack 2 deals the 25 damage per shot. So this isn't the worst rack you could possibly have, but I'm not really enamored with racks anyway. But it is what it is. Sorry, that was my little tangent on nerfing and balancing and changing things in BattleTech. For Ultras, but that's still my taste. Well, Ultras have a significant advantage in the fact that Ultra 5s and Ultra 2s now actually do a hell of a lot more damage than your standard racks do. Hello, Anthonides. Welcome to the stream. TIGGR is going to push his way on forward. He's not going to see a target, but that's not the point. I mean, isn't the rotary and Gauss being the only useful ballistic tabletop accurate to an extent? To an extent, yes, absolutely. 110%. The LB-10 has a fun little niche that it exists in because it is the only LB autocannon that actually reduces the weight of the gun. That is apocryphal, by the way, what is being done in game right now, because in game, if I recall correctly, every single gun that's an LBX autocannon is lighter. That's not how it is in tabletop. In tabletop, only the LB-10 is lighter. All the other guns are the same and just take more slots. So the LB-10s and LB-20s, also AC-20s, are useful at close range, but when you compare it to laser vomit and that sort of thing, don't go knocking my 10s and 20s. They're garbage. They're trash. They're terrible. Why is the hyper laser so much trash? Because it crits itself too often. The trying to get a useful percentage off of a hyper laser is damn near impossible. You can run a perfect pilot with all the bonus gear you want. You're still going to crit yourself to death. And like even the developer made mechs with hyper lasers are pretty trash. If they hit you, it's really powerful, but more often than not, it's just a nuisance. Hello, lowbrow. Welcome to this room. No more Arctic comes to Mr. Yeah, last time was pretty bad. Gauss is better than autocannons? Yes, it is.
You have orders?
Gauss was supposed to be the replacement autocannon during the Star League era. Like that was going to be the next thing. They were going to remove basically all autocannons except for certain anti-aircraft perspectives, and they were going to turn them to Gauss. That obviously did not happen.
I understand.
Whee, I don't know where that's going, but it's way out of here. I'm still in the Tiger, or have we found a Kanga? You are still in the Tiger. I don't think we're ever going to find a Kanga. Hey, they're dropping more people directly on top of the position that I'm moving on into, because of course they are. Ooh, this is what we look for. This is what we ask for. Oh, that might actually work out pretty nice. Can I get a side angle shot on you? I can get a obstructed side angle. What's the obstructed side angle? 57, and if I came up top, 64. All right, we'll go up top.
Affirmative.
Hi. This is my Ebon Jag. He tends to get shot at a lot. Please don't shoot at him too much. I would like to keep him somewhat alive. You've got to die, though. You're just too deadly. Like, yeah, that laser carrier is going to be nasty, but still. Kanga hasn't been implemented. There you go. I think laser carrier scares me because someone thought it was a good idea. Laser carriers are fun. I mean, I think we found one, but it had no jump jets. Oh, yeah, there's standard Kangas that do not have the jump jets on them. Those exist. I'm going to walk because walking is safe.
Moving to position.
Also, it's going to shed my instability, and we've got incoming enemies soon. Hi, buddy. I've got weapons to shoot you in the back with. We're going to have a good time.
Targeting for Alpha Strike.
Accuracy's bad, but that's not the point. The point is we can knock them unsteady, and then someone might be able to follow up. I didn't fully plan that move out. Yeah, we might get somebody in position. Do you play Steam Raiders at all? I just started another streamer last night, and it was kind of fun getting the stream to co-op something. I have no idea what that is, so no. Something tells me regarding the other things that Endo may be hard to obtain. Endo's not that hard to get your hands on in this game. In BTA, it's damn near, well, it is impossible. In BTA, you can't change structure, which I understand, but it also bugs me. Like, yeah, that makes sense. But, like, really, though? Anyway, I'm going to throw a bit of a Hail Mary over there. We didn't do anything useful. We didn't kill anything useful, but a Conga? No, he needs a Kanga. What's a Kanga without jump jets? Fairly useless, I will agree. They're pretty pathetic tanks. Although, if I recall correctly, the Kanga is like the only hover tank that has an AC-10.
How's it going?
And I remember this because, or it's one of them, but that tank is super rare. Because what I wanted to do was kind of suggest that the Hydra platoon make use of those, because I like big guns on my tanks. Unfortunately, it was so rare as to be non-existent. What do you think about multi-pedal mechs? Multi-leg mechs? Quads? Quads are great.
Standing by.
I have not used a quad in this game, but I have used quads on tabletop, and quads are great. If you have a less skilled pilot, a quad is a phenomenal way of keeping him in the action, and even at the front of action, without having to worry too much. So I like quads. I think quads are a phenomenal and useful item. Alright, we're just going to drown you in tandems and see what you do.
Confirmed.
Because you don't have point defense, but you do have ammunition that go boom. It did not go boom. I mean, you can mix and match endosteel and standard structure. That's what endocomposite is. Something tells me that it doesn't quite work like that. But maybe it does. Ow. You leave my Ebon Jag alone. No, seriously, dude. Stop shooting the left side of the Ebon Jag.
Armor's about falling off right
Yeah, I
there.
know, because he concentrated like 3 bolts into your left torso. It was nuts. Laser carrier moving through the Sea of Fire. He's basically playing Mario. That is, by the way, one of the best levels in Mario, is that Sea of Fire, because you get the Koopa shell and you just start going around all over the place. It's awesome. Hi, Big Iron here, and I have big Gauss rifles looking to blow your head off. Can someone please just tear his head off? No, that didn't work. But hey, he's hurting, and now it's his turn to shoot back, and he's got a lot of guns. And I've basically arrayed all of my people up as if they were pop cans. Jesus! Oh, Talos might be having a bad day.
I took a critical hit.
He did. What'd you break?
I'll take much more.
Ooh, it's that light
Then
rotary.
lots of armor.
We gotta make sure that light rotary
Good
does not
job.
die. That is 110% critical right now. Light rotary must survive. We're gonna put Rubik's Cube to the front. He's gonna take aim with that Mauler, and we're gonna see what we can break on you. That was not nearly as much breakage as I was kind of hoping for, if I'm completely honest. I was more or less expecting like huge chunks to start falling off of you, but that did not happen at all. I suppose that does emphasize a bit of a weakness we have. It is not well optimized for countering other mechs all that great.
Good to go.
Not on a short-term basis. You give him some time, and eventually, yeah, he'll be able to overcome you with firepower, but he has some weaknesses that need to be addressed.
On my way.
Hello,
Showtime.
Longwood. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty phenomenally. Gonna throw a bit of Warlord and see if I can't hit him with a Gauss rifle from this range. Hey, it worked this time. Phenomenal. A little bit of penetration going on down there, but we're about to have company.
Reporting critical hit.
It's going to drop on top of us, and it's going to be incredibly painful. Yes, shoot the Mauler. Set off his ammunition. Never mind, he's bailing at a fully intact mech. Kind of makes me wish that I had taken this for stuff, but I mean,
Certainly.
I suppose it is what it is. I am not really willing to drop my artillery onto that. Like, the spread damage, or the spread radius on this is not good. Even if I hit you, I'll probably hit myself. Brace! Hello, Libby. Alrighty, we got reinforcements right on top of us. Now comes the fun part, where we can't hit these guys because of spawn protection. Got a Merlin, okay. Wait, isn't the Merlin the one with the giant cockpit? No, it is not. I like the design. Very cool. I like the, God, what is this? Is it a Night Shark? No, the Nova Cat. I like the Nova Cat cockpit. So, I do enjoy that combo. And we got, of course, a Javelin. It is a real archer for once, not an Apollo. So, good job. And Trebuchet 5 SP, which is not the one with the autocannon in it. Yeah. In any event, hi, if I wanted to walk up and punch you in the back, what would I need to do? Oh, I would need to, have range, which I don't. So it's one of those things where you just kind of got to deal with it. Arch Chem, Twin Medium, you're not that bad. I mean, you are a heavy mech, but you're not that bad. What's the Archer got? The Archer is much more dangerous to me. I don't want to stand still, but at the same time, I have a good shot. Alright, that'll be a 57. I'm gonna take that, yeah.
Confirmed.
Alright, engage you from Le back. I'm gonna throw in the Vigilance because that's what we do around here. We always Vigilance him. I'm gonna throw on the rocket launchers and let it go. It's kind of hoping he'd die. That is canonical to how the Dabaku Maulers behave, so I can't blame the pilots. I didn't hit him in the place where you press the button and the cockpit flies off, though. That is my only complaint. If I had hit him there, then of course that would make perfect sense. But as you don't know, the reason why that joke exists is because the Dabaku / Mauler was actually a toy that was made with, if you press that button, it would eject the head off. Enjoy acid, all of you. We're gonna drop acid on the whole group. Hey, that blew up something good, I like it. Haven't you ever did a drift run friendly? Yep.
Receiving you.
Alright, the Talos is on its way out. Goodbye. We're leaving.
Position confirmed.
Because you've been shot too much and I don't want you to get shot anymore. Alright, looks like I'm going to be able to move something. What is it? 19, 22 on the Javelin. However, we are a bit lucky and the Grendel gets to move first and do whatever it is he's going to do. So looking into Star News, and MechWarrior Living Legends is getting a sequel using MechWarrior 5 in space. Yeah, I saw that, and I almost posted it to the BattleTech thing, but the video they had for that is so not well done that it annoys me. Like, all power to them, but like, seriously, the presentation of the video is awful.
Commander?
Alright, Savage Wolf, Savage. Like Ventress. Hey, I can do that. That's a 32. And if I get a little bit lucky, it'll scatter somewhat and we'll blow his other half off. You never know. I don't really need tandems on this one, I think. Yeah, we're going to go for the 44 damage on the Artemis. And I'm also going to throw in our Warlord for our maximum accuracy. And that's a 99-1. That's basically a guarantee kill, so I'm not shooting him. I'm shooting the 55. But I'm hoping for Scatter to do my job for me. Scatter did not do my job for me. So basically, money grab until proven otherwise. No, MechWarrior Living Legends is free. It's a mod. So they're not grabbing for money anywhere. Stormcrow back up. Stormcrow back up. We have until May 27th, I think it is. May 26th or May 27th. Late May. Before we're getting the MechWarrior 5 DLC, which will be fun. I'm gonna just see how much traction they get. One guy really has really got the model import process down. Really? Dude! Like, are we talking like from MechWarrior Online? Has somebody finally got it usefully down? Or are we still looking at the incredible annoyance and pain of apparently rigging up every little tiny piece and therefore it just not working out? Which is what I'm assuming is the reason why the only special mechs that we got was the Clint, the Line Holder, and the Zeus, none of which are MechWarrior Online mechs. Right. Hurt him, make him suffer. He's not suffering enough. We need more people to make him suffer. Come on up it. Join in on the party.
Good to go.
I could be shooting the archer. I don't want to shoot the archer because I want to see if I can kill this guy. Oh no! Hey, machine gun! And that is why it takes it all. Didn't I say the thug? I thought I said the thug. I said Clint, Line Holder, and Thug, right? Or did I say something else? But yeah, the Thug is the best one of the group. The Clint model that they're using is not great. I think it might actually be Shade's, and if it is, I'm sorry, Shade, but it's not good. We also got that Curitan mech, the one with the dual PPC SRM6 loadout. That's not Curitan, that is the exact loadout of a Thug.
Orders?
Alright, Timberwolf. Actually a really good position to be in, to be honest. Can I get closer? I can if I'm willing to stand in fire. I'm gonna be honest, not really willing to stand in fire. Okay, so we have the archer dead on the ground, and then we have that trebuchet, which I really do kind of want to break. That'll be 24. So yeah, that's just what we call garbage. Do I really care about a trebuchet? I kind of do, but not really. No, I'm going to kill the archer on the ground. Hello, Mr. Archer. I'm just going to remove your other torso so that we all know exactly how this is going to go. Let it rip.
Targeting.
Too much history has passed with terrible games and EA existing for me. Taking a game of face. Did you really cook yourself already? Jeez, man.
Heat too high. Commence and shutdown.
Sorry, Thug. I thought it was Curitan for some reason. Yeah, it's mostly Comstar. Alright, Copper Tup. Time to save all of your friends because apparently they are addicted to shutting themselves down. Although I did push it a little bit. I just didn't think I'd pushed it that much. Saturn Torso, core mount. Hey, he's no longer resisting. Yeah, MechWarrior Living Legends is not an early access title, it's a mod, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay. This Hellbringer man, he does not miss ever. Every single target that he's looked at, he's annihilated. It's beautiful. It's pure beauty.
Copy that.
I'm gonna ignore that trebuchet for a moment because I'm not really that afraid of it. Yeah. Ooh, actually no, he's a rocket death one, so killing him quickly is actually kind of important.
Confirmed.
However, I do want to kill this heavy laser thing because this heavy laser thing is nasty. The laser carrier looks very BattleTech, I suppose. Trebuchet taking more damage. Lovely. Just keep blinking away. You'll get it eventually.
What's the plan?
Halabalus! Halabalai! Oh, I totally forgot this javelin existed. Direct fire, shape charge, high explosive, warlord because you're actually, you know what? No high explosive. No high explosive. Just the shape charge. Good job, you hit him. The Talus is right there, and the Talus is currently nearly missing his arm, so we're not going to do that. You're moving on 21, which means you need to die quickly. You're moving on 18, which means you also need to die, just not as quickly. So... ooh, I'm down to 6 rounds left of high explosive. Darn it, we've been plowing through that ammo too much. Need to start setting this guy back before we can actually accomplish anything. Because his rockets will be deadly. I'm really not so worried about Mr. 24 down there, but perhaps I should be. Right, you're fine. You're going to target. You're going to go with acids. You're going to go with that and tandems to break things inside. I mean, he is a pirate mech. They tend to be pretty vulnerable on the inside.
Copy that.
Miss. And we got some damage done. Still nothing useful.
Solid connection on that one.
Still, oh, 24. 24 is you. Stormcrow. Gonna open up with his hag. Solid. He's missing half of his mech. Well, an arm. I suppose that's a little bit too much. Gold Helms when having bigger guns than hull was the rational design instead of modern force realism. I like a combo. Combination of the two can be very cool. Alright, Mr. Javelin, make up your mind and please don't shoot my Talus in the right arm. I don't want to lose this rifle. We've had it since Bessie, which was our very first battle mech. Oh, he's gonna go step on us? Shoot us? What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna blow up his leg. Trying to travel. My mind must be playing tricks trying to find a screenshot of Lady I like on Reddit where 4-leg mechs stand but fail miserably. That was on the Discord.
I'm here.
So the advantage of a 4-leg mech is you're not going to fall down so much, which doesn't seem like a huge advantage until you start realizing just how much of an important role that stability takes in this game. And then it becomes stupidly important.
I copy.
Oh shoot, no, I should have switched over. Darn it. Could have switched to tandems and torn them apart, because now he's going to get to rocket me. What a messy mission this? Yeah, it happens. It was last year's April Fool's Day. Oh, Trebuchet going for a punch. Oh, he's going to go for a rocket punch. Here we go. Prepare yourself for 40 rockets into the side. Oh, he charged. And knocked Kyogre right on his ass. Good job, Kyogre. Alright, I'm just going to come around like so to shoot you in the side. And I'm going to wade through fire because I use Gauss rifles. So I don't really care about heat. Bolt-on rockets just to make sure this works. Here we go. Yeah, that. Oh god. Oh god, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, the Hellbringer is packing all of this fire. And they're so intermingled with me that I'm now very much worried that the Hellbringer is going to kill me with fire because we have a friendly mech nearby. So now we need to know what turn that Hellbringer is moving on.
Mech destroyed.
It's quite a few crime large lasers. There will be. Okay, if the Nova's moving, Nova's gonna fire his missiles. That's good. That's fine. That works. More things breaking. I'm fine with that. We need to kill this guy before the Hellbringer. Oh shoot! I should use the other mech. Here he comes. Duck. I can't look. Oh my god! He actually paid attention to the fact that we were in close, and he didn't shoot. What miracle is this? There we go. Torn apart. The disadvantage of the 4-legged mech is you have less crit stats, which as an energy pilot is a crime. I mean, so spread it out. No with missiles, seriously? No, there's a couple of designs like that. We need to hire this helper here on their pilot. Yes, for sure, 110%. I can just like grab him and say, hey, you're working for me now. But we're allies, right? We're allies, we're friends. The other disadvantage of quads is oh my god. There is a god. It's a 10% bonus. It exists. The amount of money we just made from that 10% bonus. 10% from 2 million was 200,000 C-bills plus another whole bunch. We made 1.7 million C-bills and we were only slated, according to my calculations, to make like 1.4. That is amazing. I'm so happy. Tirak is a happy boy. Money. It's a full month of pay. It's not a full month of pay, but that works. I'll take it. I'll 110% take it. Oh, okay. Found it, the holy percentage. Don't worry, we'll be broke soon enough. Nah, I've got to get out of debt so I can build and fix things. I'm thinking about turning the catapult into a Aero 4 carrier, but I'm not quite sure how to go about it. I'd have to reduce the speed on that mech a lot, and I'm not sure if I want to do it. Cruise missiles randomly. Dude, Aero's guideds are phenomenal, because they actually allow an Aero 4 mech to defend itself up close, which it normally wouldn't be able to do because of the high explosive nature of its ammunition. But guideds will pinpoint onto a target, and it's beautiful. Alright, a whole bunch of work. Barak kicking some butt. Comstar losing a lot of butt. And the Valkyrie also stealing from Davian. It'll be 193, but I don't care. I still made 1.5 million Seabills. I'm happy with that. See, we need 2.295 million Seabills in order to actually do anything. 10 more days on the Savage Wolf. That's not happening anytime soon. Rubik's Cube and the Talos, because the Talos, nearly ripped off its own arm. Aside from that, there we go. Everybody's arranged nice and beautifully. Let the clock tick. Maybe happening in real life, yeah, we'll pay you with cruise missiles. I mean, I'd be pretty happy. Oh, we're getting a reward. Loot box. Surprise mechanics. We got a rotary AC5 climb, yawn. A Hag 30, we needed that. Lots of plasma. Then we got some glazed armor, which is minus 12% rate. Oh, so this is the superior version of the other armor type. Some heavy ferrofibrous, clan heavy ferrofibrous of that, normal ferrofibrous. So it's a nice little armor package with a useless weapon attached to it. But hey, we also got 4 useful weapons. Oh, we can do some fun things with that. I wouldn't mind being paid in cruise missiles. I will accept tomahawks. Visa, MasterCard, or Tomahawk sign right here. All right, so that was beautiful. That was beyond beautiful. That was everything we could have ever hoped. We were going to have to build a plasma mech at some point. Much longer. 2 more days on the Talos before I can like rip that thing apart and figure out exactly what's wrong with it. Unfortunately, I only got 1 more day before the mission turnaround time hits. So clock that 1 more day and stop that time because all of my pilots are ready to go. Oh, also my Stormcrow Prime is not ready to go. But hey, but useless weapon equals money. This is true. This means Plasma Stalker. Stalkers are too slow to be rocking plasma. You need a speedy mech. Something that'll run at least 5'8", preferably 6'9". 6'9" in order to get on top of a target. Well, 6'9" will work, but that's not the point. Alright, check the barracks, make sure everybody is leveled up or not, as the case may be. Hey, I'm finally a Gunnery 10. Minus 9% jam, 100% unjam, and a plus 10 base chance to hit. Thank you, and good night. Plasma Ebon Jag. Nah, the Ebon Jag is actually kind of slow. Like, it's not quick. I love it, but it's not quick. Okay, looks like Gamroth is going to finally hit his max level as well. Beautiful. The Holy Inquisition is still waiting. Kyogre. Kyogre able to get more buff.
Training confirmed.
Speaking of his last level of guts, he's now 9s down the board. Well, 36 engines, 360 engine Stalker then.
Aye, aye.
Yep.
No, we put arrows on Stalker because that's how that works.
Ready for orders.
So much useless experience.
Commander?
And then Shade is not leveled up, Spirits is not leveled up, Kalik is not leveled up,
Yes,
and
Commander.
Weighted has not leveled up. Beautiful, fine, ultra, wonderful. Plasma Ice Fridge is the way to go. Ice Fridge? I'm not quite sure I know which mech that is. Oh, the stand-in. Hi stand-in. I didn't actually field you. I thought I was going to. And then I removed you because you're like 100,000 Seabills. Like, dropping this thing is legit like 100,000 Seabills. It's crazy. Kinda sad that I have no missile pods in the shoulders, but I mean, it's designed basically as a big needle penetrator, which is fun, but yeah. Streamers being rational. I gotta rip apart this Hellhound. It's useless to me. Ebon Jag is actually doing pretty good. The only thing the Ebon Jag really needs is like another ton of high explosive ammo, because we tend to use the high explosives more. This mech does like to get in close. Although, honestly, if I could give it the missile pods on the shoulders, I'd be so happy. Because the Ebon Jag without missile pods on the shoulders is kind of sad. You're pretty solid with what you're designed to do. You are also just mostly a meme at this point. Like, 80 tandem missile launchers, that works for me. I want to fix this. I really do. I have the parts to fix it too. So I really should get around to doing that. I get the feeling, and this may just be me, but I really get the feeling that I can cram a 3rd Gauss on here if I really, really, really try. I'm not sure how I'd do it, and I think there's a lot of re-engineering that would need to go into it, but I'm pretty sure I can get 3 Gauss rifles in this thing. Yes, the Vulture's gorgeous. I love Vultures. They're one of my favorite clan mechs, just period. Especially the one with the chin cannons, although I don't have anything in the chin cannon, so you'll have to forgive that. Hellopolis! Go long time or go home, I guess. Rubik's firepower is starting to fall off a little bit. Starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel that fall off in firepower. Can I go rack? Do I have the heavy racks for it? Do I have the ammo for the heavy racks for it? I do have the heavy racks for it. Do I have the ammo for it? There's my Ultra 20s, which we obviously don't use. Heavy rack double, I don't. Because I need 2 more of these. So I'm 4 tons short, technically 3 tons short. But we're just not quite there until we can actually build a twin rack design. Why not 3 hyper lasers? Yeah, the heat and the fact that the hyper lasers blow themselves up. Oh, they're mostly worthless. I have the Star Includer multi-track that I just don't use. Do I have better missiles that I can give this guy? Can I? Actually, I don't think I can. Well, if I switched out this for a battle computer Artemis, which I do have, I could totally bump you up to a pair of Artemises, I think, if I have them. Rems... Artemis... Oh, I totally have Artemis. Dozens of Artemis. Well, almost a dozen Artemis. That's great. Vulture is better named than Mad Dog. Yeah, both are pretty good. I'm a fan of both. Alright, Rubik's Cube is what it is. It's just not... Well, 1, it's ugly. The model, mainly. And 2, it's not really doing what I want it to do anymore. Mainly because we don't field it. Blowing up your hyperlasers is why you bring 3 of them. I see. That is certainly an interesting strategy of sustaining a mercenary company. Can we make a lot of money? I want to make a lot of money so that I can then take a couple of missions in a row where I don't try and make money and just get all the cool things. Which all cool destiny. 4 of 19 or a 1.6. That is that's a lot of money. Going against the planetary government. 0.6 million sables. I thought only Stalkers come on battle. No, this is a different kind of battle computer. You're thinking combat computer, which is technically different. Alright, so obviously we're not bringing the Rubik's Cube or the Savage Wolf. We do need to make this lance cheap. Cheap as chips. However, the difference in price between certain mechs is actually not that much. So 302 versus, if I brought you, 309. See? Barely anything. Actually, it's a little less. Can I go up in tonnage on anybody? I like the Timberwolf, I really do. I have weird ideas about fun. In RogueTech, anything can mount anything. That's not entirely true, but yes. Like, I really want to bring the Savage Wolf. But the price, watch, it's 302 right now. Throw on the Savage Wolf. 400,000 sables. It's 100,000 sables just to drop this thing. It's insane. Alright, who's been driving it? Actually, who has high tactics in that? That looks like you, actually. Who actually is the normal driver of it, though? Is it Talik? Spritz? No, Spritz is a catapult. Not rocket. Not Kyogre, so I guess that must mean it must be you. That'll work. Oh, remember the bad dream? That was planetary government, bring everything boss. No, if I'm trying to make money, then I need to be frugal on what I drop. Although this is the mission where I did lose everything, so there is that. People are going to question why you mount periphery heavy rifles on a client assault, but sure. Yes, I would definitely question the sanity of the pilot who came forward with that idea. How much more would this be? 7? I'll do it. Gimroth, get out here. Oh no, Gimroth's already flying something, never mind. Clueless, I guess? Ooh, Rockets is a double. And Spirits is also a double. Spirits, drive the Harasser, you'll do fine. Yeah, plus 30 million. Yeah, that'll work. We're gonna get this done on a budget. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.